blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Ross gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Jazz Chisholm.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A ball and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
That is good.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here now is Juan Soto as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well,
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
In now, Kyle Schwarber.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One in the inning for the Nationals on the second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First offering on its way. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Line drive to center field. Robles is there, 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, number 17, Chad Waller.
Up next from Miami, Chad Waller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Josh Bell.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is 7. The catcher, Jan.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. So here now is the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. A ball and no strikes. He singled in his first AB. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Marte stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swinging bunt. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High in the air out to center field. Robles gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the shoulder.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Nationals, the center fielder.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball, that's outside.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 1. The pitcher, Joe.
1 away now in the Washington 3rd, and up next it'll be the pitcher Joe Ross. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The 1-1 home. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Two and two.
2-2 now.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Now it'll be Brian Anderson as we begin the top of the fourth.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Fastball well outside. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So next to hit is Miguel Rojas. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner has a play. 2 gone.
Now back, left field, Jesus Sanchez.
So next to bat will be Jesus Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Sandy Alcantara will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1 to Aguilar for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, man, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Next, it'll be Starling Marte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And now the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He watches one split the middle here, 1-1. From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Austin Voth comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
From the belt, the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it's still 3-1. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch.
Hey. One and one. Hey.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Outside,
as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
So 1-1 home. The swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. But foul. Harrison, the runner at second with 1 away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Victor Robles, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And now the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50.
Ryan Zimmerman will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 11. Oh, yeah.
First pitch on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Ron.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a little tapper.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
A little bouncer. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Robles. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now to the plate, here is Jesus Sanchez. He doubled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nats 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Adam Simber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 90, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1. Here's the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Number 22.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Now the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chasing something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Richard Blyer takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Luis Avilan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, Chad Wallach delivered an RBI single last time up.
The catcher, Chad Wallach.
from the stretch. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off
Easy
the plate.
take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Joe Penn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Joe Penn.
First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball 1.
He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Starling Marte as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. The score remains tied at 3-3. Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Nope, outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Riding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Here comes Marte. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Avila.
Jackson Reeds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 76, Jackson Reeds.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And now Trey Turner. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're throwing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's full.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1.
Now, ball, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2, the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Daniel Hudson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Daniel Hudson.
So stepping in is Jesus Aguilar. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
And that misses 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Tanner Rainey gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey. Now batting.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And now here is Jesus Sanchez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Nationals 3. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch out.
John Curtis comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Hit down the line at first. Foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
0-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead to count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Josh Harrison. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding in is Chad Wallach. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Chad Wallach.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider
Ball
here
one,
to
no
start
strike.
the at-bat. It's ball one. Changeup
that's off
stays
the plate.
outside
Ball
and is
two.
behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chad Waller is retired to kick off the ninth. Lewin Diaz will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jazz Chisholm will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Magneuris Sierra will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
From the stretch.
Ball. That's out.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it
Number
quick.
34, Magneuris Sierra.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Sierra leads off first with one away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They'll be chasing two. It's 5-3. Yimi Garcia enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
And now for Washington, Yan Gomes. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering, in there for strike one, 0-1. And strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Ready on 1 and 2. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Brett Wiseman will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on its way. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
That
and
guy.
He takes this one high. 1-1. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Floro gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jimmy Garcia wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Braves halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-1. Nick Senzel added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Reds down the Cubs 6-1. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. The Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-5. Ryan McMahon drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 13-3. Fernando Tatis Jr. launched 2 balls into the seats, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 3-1. The Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they destroyed the Rays 9-3. The Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-2. The Cleveland Indians held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-2. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 5-4. The A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. The Seattle Mariners defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. The Rangers' second baseman, number 41, was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox 7-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.